3, 2, 1. Welcome back, Third Wheel Podcast. I'm Caleb.
Invest in a fan or something.
Yeah, do you think that would work? Would you do a fan, or are you just wanting to do it at the other place now forever?
I don't know.
Because I'd invest in a big fan if it would, make you not as hot in here. I knew the temperature would shift and it would be harder to shoot out here, so we don't have to keep doing it out here.
I love the aesthetic, but rustic aesthetic.
I agree. I just worry about having the fan blowing while we're shooting.
Yeah,
and
these
then
aren't SM7Bs.
Right, and they're real loud, so... Anyway, did you see Sony's newest live service, Marathon? Did you see that? I don't know what kind of game it is, but it's a...
Oh, the game.
The game,
yeah,
Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that it flopped? It only sold like 10 million copies, which I thought would still be a nice seller.
Not they're projected, though.
No. So 10 million, and it cost $250 million to make, which if you don't know, that's how much Avengers Infinity War costs.
To be clear.
Yeah.
It sold 10 million copies or made $10 million?
No, it's 10 million copies sold. So,
okay.
So do the math. So let's say $70 probably. Yeah, do the math on that. So that's either gross mismanagement or they just dumped so much money into the budget that it just didn't work. Yeah, do me a favor. I had the same thought. I was like, wait, the math should still be pretty good.
$700 million.
Right? Okay. So why? But it's still considered a flop, though, for some reason. Let's see. Is Marathon...
Wow, I'm dumb. I should be able to do that. I could have done that myself.
I thought so.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's a flop?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's almost $1 billion.
Let me do the Google AI, which is so useful for comic collecting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Marathon is widely considered a significant commercial disappointment or flop in early 2026, with reports highlighting at the time a sharp decline in player count from under 140,000 to under 10,000 on Steam within weeks. Despite a decent initial launch, the high-budget shooter, $250 million plus estimated, failed to maintain engagement, with many pointing to low declining, and sometimes if this would load, the internet's bad out here. Almost got it. Hold on.
So
there we go. Sometimes empty player lobbies, and in some cases, a general disappointment in the overall feel of the game in terms of shooter mechanics, according to some online reports.
So it started off strong, but fell.
Yeah. Now, almost $1 billion is nothing. That's just to make the game. You still got to keep it running. And if everyone drops off, 2 weeks in.
You got a money pit.
Exactly.
You know what? Well, first of all, being live service extraction shooter definitely hurt. But you know what's actually killing it? Freaking Arc Raiders.
The games that are actually successful.
Surprisingly, Arc Raiders is killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone right now who's a huge Bungie fan, and he's like, I only play Destiny 2. Only play Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Well, Bungie basically effectively dropped Destiny 2 to work on Marathon.
Right.
So almost all the remaining players of Destiny 2 hopped over to Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're losing them to Arc Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I can.
Yeah, that's the problem with live services is once they're done making their money off of them, they do the second one. They do, they abandon it for the next live service because they don't ever actually fulfill their promises, Story after story of failure or abandoning their project.
You have to ask yourselves, is this the last one? Are they done at this point?
I don't think so because I'm told.
No, because Arc Raiders is successful, which means
Right.
we like Arc Raiders, right?
And even though Fortnite is losing players, as we talked about that one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. It's gotten worse since then.
Really?
Yeah.
More? Did they lay off more people, or just sales are still down?
You're losing players.
Mm-hmm.
Again, grown-up players.
Arc Raiders, probably.
Arc Raiders and Helldivers 2 is still pretty strong, I think. But
I hope that continues. That's one I want to actually succeed because it's a group of small people. The game was so popular that it crashed the dozens of employees there. They had to work overtime to fix it. I actually want that one to succeed because it's a fun little company that has, I think, the general heart or the interest of the general public. They want to do good. They don't want to screw people over. So I hope they do okay. I don't support taking our favorite franchises and IPs and turning them into live services.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was one of my biggest disappointments because I actually thought it was a standalone game, maybe co-op, maybe, but I wasn't expecting it to just be a full-on live service. Either we make $1 billion a day or we walk type of thing, which it ended up being. So disappointing. But every time a game flops, I can't help but just feel just a little bit excited, like just a little bit of happiness building up inside me, because they're talking about Hogwarts Legacy 2 being another live service, which
Really?
yeah, at least Warner Brothers I think would like to do that, but I don't know how far along in the process it could end up being a live service. But I just know if they do it, it's going to be super disappointing. It's going to suck, and I'm just not excited for it. So I'm still trying to work up the ability to to play the first one. I haven't played it yet because unfortunately it's a game that just has to get in line because I'm stuck on.
It's actually really fun.
Outer Worlds 2, and then I told you over the week I'm going to try Cyberpunk again, which you're apparently really excited for. Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy, I didn't beat it, but I actually had a lot of fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
How many hours you put in?
Maybe 30.
Okay. You don't think that they're even thinking about turning it into a live service for the second one?
It's a single player. I don't know how they would do that.
You don't think teaming up with your group of 8 people and joining the same house?
I mean, they could. It's just like it's not that kind of game. Like it's story, very linear, story driven.
Either was God of War, but they talked about it.
Well, no, they talked about making a spinoff.
Yeah.
For God of War.
Yeah.
Now they wanted.
Who would you play as? You play as Kratos.
No. So to answer your question, they made a Quidditch spinoff game, which was live service, but that flopped.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna try that.
I hope not. Yeah.
Because again, Hogwarts Legacy, it literally the first one is a single player linear story experience. If they do anything different than that, people aren't gonna buy it. And I know, like, it's Warner Brothers; they do stupid things all the time, right? No one will buy it. So, and they got even the smartest guy, the dumbest people there, and no, they can't do that.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's literally would be a different product at a point. But Cyberpunk, though, getting back to that, can't wait. It's going to be fun. You're going to fall in love with Johnny and Keanu Reeves all over again. It's going to be great.
We'll see.
I will tell you the ending, for those who have played it, they know.
There better be more than one ending.
There are. Yeah. And also what's nice, if you do, you can get all the endings in one playthrough.
Oh,
so
I don't think I'm going to do that well, but
no. What I mean is, like, when you get to the end where you basically choose your path,
just save before that.
It kicks you back.
Oh,
so you can just replay the last mission. Except there's one ending you have to basically befriend Johnny. It's kind of easy to do that. You just kind of let him do whatever he wants.
Well, that's Johnny Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So, like, as long as you do that, you can get the secret ending. But, like, it actually is like, there's some endings in there. I'm like, man, that stuck with me.
Yeah.
And and then the DLC I heard that came out, that's like still getting praised today. Like, again, this game came out 6 years ago at this point, almost.
I want you to lower your expectations just a bit for how excited you think I'm going to be for this.
No. Imagine.
We'll see.
5 or 6 years of development on this game. Sure. They didn't just leave it.
Yeah.
They ask anyone who plays it still.
Yeah.
They completely transformed it. I'm telling you.
All right.
You're going to be like, wow.
I just, the setting is, I texted this to you. The setting isn't like my favorite choice of a setting for a game.
Yeah, which actually is kind of shocking.
Yeah. So the cyber neon punk stuff, of course, he just said the name and said he doesn't like if I were to choose a setting, I would either go.
Yeah, what's your favorite setting?
I'd have to go with just medieval sword and shield type stuff.
Okay.
I do enjoy space adventures, but I don't like the cyberpunk stuff, neon lights and like when Star Wars had like 1 or 2 episodes. For some reason, Jon Favreau for Book of Boba Fett wanted to do the tattoo guys that have the motorcycles and they have neon. They leave a neon trail. Or Tron. I hate that. I hate the
Tron's
neon.
Tron's actually its own aesthetic, believe it
or
not. But yeah,
I believe you. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I've always liked it.
But I do enjoy good RPG. So if the RPG elements are really good, is there like, speech and dialogue checks and stuff like that?
Yeah.
If that's good, I'll probably still enjoy it.
Surprisingly, the story is the most enticing part.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be my least favorite because it was kind of built up back when it was a lie. It was kind of built up to be an open world, do whatever the heck you want, be whoever you want. You quickly learn that's not the case.
Yeah.
You can pick one of 3 origins, and they don't even play that big of a role, you end up in the same place every time, more or less. However, if you get that out of your mind, if you say this is not Skyrim and Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
this is not, The Witcher and Cyberpunk, you get that out of your mind, you have a much better time.
Yeah.
Sucks that you had to pay for it all those years ago, but I think like with the amount of work they've done to transform the game they've done, like they've more than made up for it. And CD Projekt Red, can't talk today. They're the ones who made The Witcher 3.
Sure.
I've never played it, but people love CD Projekt Red for just all the work they've done. They lost a lot, if not all, their credibility when Cyberpunk came out. And they've done, instead of abandoning it, they've done nothing for 5 or 6 years building back that credibility.
Yeah,
no,
except fix the game.
Well, no, they did fix it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was the only thing they focused on for 5 years. To me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I'll give you that.
You've earned it back.
Yeah.
And then like that, again, people are probably going to be a little nervous with Cyberpunk 2. But I, for one, after finishing one, first of all, when I first played the game, I hated it because I was like, this is dumb. I put it down for like a year.
Yeah.
Then when I came back and I finally finished it, I was like, I actually can't wait for the second one.
Sure.
Like to see where they go with it.
I put it down for
because
6 years.
so many people didn't see, to the end, and to their credit, they didn't like it. They didn't deserve, they didn't deserve what was done to them. But nowadays, almost like
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
Yep.
Dude, they are still adding on to that game to this day, and you only paid one price for it all the way back in.
All the way through.
They added a Pokemon element to it now. And they added where you can build your own ships, like in Starfield.
Careful now, we'll get flagged for copyright.
Yeah.
They'll say the name.
Just like so much is being added. And here's the thing. No matter how much you are hurt or you hate game developers for doing something stupid, if they do nothing but rectify it, and they say, hey, you know what, we realize what we've done, and they fix it, I'd take that over them just abandoning it. Like if Suicide Squad developers came back and said, hey, we're going to redo the game from the ground up, and it's going to take years.
Yeah.
And they make it a really good game. I'm glad we got that alternative rather than just you know what, we're going to fire a whole bunch of developers because they weren't successful. We're just going to move on to the next thing.
Oh, no.
I always take the alternative, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you though, speaking of aesthetics, Nemesis system. So you know how it's locked and key.
I was about to bring that up, actually. We're on the right track.
With Warner Brothers?
Yep. 50 years.
Yeah, until...
I will be dead when Cyberpunk can use the Nemesis system.
I was going to ask, which aesthetic do you think the Nemesis system would work so well? They were going to do a Wonder Woman Nemesis system, which was so cool. But
I think there's a way to fit it into every...
Yeah, what would you be like your favorite? Medieval's not bad, but they kind of already did that with the works.
Exactly. What else? So let me just think of open world games. So they already did for Lord of the Rings, so that's done. I mean, I guess you could do it for a Star Wars game. Dark Souls.
I would love to do. Nah, I think
it would work.
Gangster, like Mafia gangster.
Wait a sec. Hold on. I'm sorry. That's a good one. However, let me think about this. In Dark Souls, you die over and over by the same boss, right? So imagine every time imagine programming 100 different dialogue options for you coming back to that boss after he killed you. Just think about that a little bit, and then you don't have to say you agree or disagree. Just think about that. All right. Now we're back to what you said: Mafia game Nemesis system or Grand Theft Auto.
Randomly generated gangster dude.
Yeah.
Takes you out in a gunfight. He moves up the ranks.
How do you come back? How do you come back as a ghost?
Well, let's add a supernatural element to it. Maybe like you're a detective or something, and like you died, but like you're a ghost detective. That's not super original, but you can go after this gangster, and like now he's moved up. He's not on the street anymore. He has a penthouse. He's got guards guarding him now. Maybe you gotta destroy his operation a little bit. Like you gotta.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too far of a stretch. Every time you die in Grand Theft Auto, you just respawn out of the hospital after you got shot 80 times, and you just come back out with a Band-Aid on your forehead. Yeah.
But I've always loved games that can pull it off and not be cheesy with it.
No game has pulled off the Nemesis system besides Shadow of War and Mordor.
No one's had the chance.
Exactly,
but Shadow of War was so cool because these orcs really did feel like actual characters. It didn't feel like a tacked on gimmicky thing, even though it was a gimmick.
It was a very deep system.
Yeah. So I think a really successful one, Gangster Simulator or something like.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so far. Now, I don't love that they copyrighted the Nemesis system. But I wouldn't be so angry about it if they were using it. you know, if they made their own Mafia, if they finished that Wonder Woman game, if they made Shadow of Mordor 3, and they were actually using, but because they canceled the Wonder Woman game, they copyrighted that system
and then killed off the entire studio.
And then and then they were just like, and also we're just not going to use it. Like, imagine the kid that took their toy and went home and then shot himself behind a light. Okay, bad example, but
I don't get my toy.
No, there's blood all over my toys. You know, no, I'm joking. Bad
Wow, I
example.
thought you were going that. Like, guys, I can't stop him.
Right. Okay. What about he took his favorite toy and stuck it in a time capsule, the Nickelodeon time capsule that wasn't going to be open for 20 years. You know, it's like, why? Because you're not using it. Just let me play with it. You know what I mean?
No, I thought of it. It's like,
yeah,
you're doing
it's
nothing
nuts.
with it.
And Pokemon does the same thing too with you know,
was they rewrote their terms and agreements. They rewrote a patent basically just to suit their needs. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's so dumb. Like, I think somebody that invents something and then people that not reinvent it but just put their own spin on it, I guess I could see why it can kind of be a slippery slope, because like PUBG, although not the first game to do Battle Royale, it did make it semi-popular, but it ended up only being the first step to the top of the pedestal, which is where Fortnite stole the glory.
Well, we live in a world right now where originality is so hard to come by that, like, when we see something original, we want to see more of it, right? Like when Dark Souls comes out. Imagine if they would have patented Souls-like.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have ever gotten the Pinocchio game that everyone loves. We would never gotten
Pinocchio? What the hell?
Yeah.
Is it just called Pinocchio?
No, it's Lives of P. It's Dark Souls, but Pinocchio.
Okay, and then you also got the Star Wars one, the Dark Souls game.
Yeah,
or God of War is almost Souls-like, almost not quite, but
took
semi.
inspiration again. Like all these developers, like we took so much inspiration from Bloodborne and Dark Souls.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, or when Breath of the Wild came out, it's like we took so much inspiration. If they would have patented that, like open world game with like cartoony graphics, just like so much you're blocking out for no reason. It's not like some corporation going to other corporations stealing actual secrets, and code and stuff like that. We're beyond that. It's like, this is just like general idea. And like, people aren't going to buy the knockoffs anymore. I think we're pretty keen to like what's original and what's good. And, why not have a bunch of choices? Why not have variety?
And why not let the good games that stand up on their own merits, why not have those be successful and the ones that suck flop? You know what I mean? Kind of like what we're doing, like Marathon. Like Marathon, cash grab, Concord, cash grab, freaking High Guard, cash. Yeah, I'm not going to. Well, I will say cash grab because they're not a small studio that had the right interests at heart.
They acted like
they were funded by Tencent. That should be like a running joke now. Like anytime.
Funded by Tencent. It is.
Yeah, it's just always.
It's not even it is. It is just the truth.
It's like literally the evil Amazon, but for games.
Well, that's why I was like. That's actually why I didn't even watch. And this is kind of silly because people love Arcane, the show, but I'm like, I can't give any attention to Riot Games because I think they're 100% owned by Tencent.
But they're at least they're public about it. They don't act like they're trying to.
I think they own a lot of Blizzard. They own a lot of Fortnite. I think, or they Epic Games. They own.
I thought we had monopoly laws. What the frick, man?
Well, they're not. They're Chinese, so.
No. Still,
so that's why they have.
That doesn't mean they can come over here and just not operate in America under these.
There should be an organization for.
Yeah, there should be like some kind of government that enforces this. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty. The government's pretty picky. As long as the government gets a cut of whatever, they're pretty lenient. But like, there's some. I meant to do some research on this topic, but I'm curious. Because what makes a monopoly? Because it takes a lot for the government to come in and say, hey, you're actually a monopoly. You need to break up your assets.
I think it's word of mouth a lot, but also what they deem to be an actual danger to the economy. That's what that's why monopoly laws exist, is because they can't have just one company control because that'd be too much power.
Oh, yeah.
So
they could rip off the public and they have no other alternative.
It's usually word of mouth. People usually have to speak up about it. I don't think they're just like keeping, like, again, they're on Disney's butt, obviously, because like, Disney buys up everything, just like they're on kind of Netflix spot. They have to keep watching these big companies, but the smaller ones, they can kind of see through the cracks. Yeah, people kind of have to talk about it a lot. And it turns out most of the time they are owned by these Chinese mega corporations or these Japanese mega corporations that go by different aliases, and that's how they can get around all these laws. Like they know their stuff. Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. That's a topic I want to look up monopolies that actually were broken up by laws, government, whatever. Because I don't know. Disney, you would think by now somebody would go in and break up their assets because they own so much crap.
Who officially has there been an official winner for
I don't think so. Paramount and
Paramount,
Netflix? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's done yet. I'm pretty sure people are still writing angry letters to the government trying to get Trump to come in and stop deals from happening.
Stomp on Netflix.
Yeah. So I got some topics real for us. This is one I definitely for sure wanted to talk about. I was surprised we squeezed in Tiger Woods last time. So let's see here. It takes a minute. All right. Did you see Mandalorian and Grogu? This is like, I'm not going to say Disney Star Wars' last chance to win back audiences, but like I wanted it to at least be, well, would you say last chance or just like a potential step in the right direction for Disney to start kind of winning Star Wars people back over? Because they don't have an audience right now.
The
Star Wars
Mandalorian movie?
Yeah.
No one's going to watch that. They're waiting for Ahsoka too.
Mm-hmm.
If there are the fans that are left, they're waiting for Ahsoka too. That's the one that people are waiting for.
Really? Because I think Ahsoka didn't even have as good of ratings as Mando.
Doesn't.
When Mando came out,
Mando is a mega giant that's also super mainstream. The
It was.
fans, though, like the actual fans, don't give a crap about the Mandalorian anymore.
Mhm.
They're waiting for Ahsoka too because that's going to be the first move for the new and
Canon.
improved Filoni-verse, right?
Yeah.
That's what's going to show like where we're taking the direction of Star Wars. That's if we're going to be changing course completely. They're going to be showing who the new actor, like what the new actor looks like, because I forget who they cast.
They recast the guy that
the guy from Game
the
of
guy
Thrones.
that died.
Yeah.
They're replacing him with the Hound.
Mhm.
I forget the freaking guy's name. The Jedi, the fallen Jedi. He had the girl apprentice that was really hot for no reason. Anyway, I forget his name.
But no, people are waiting for that. They're waiting for Thrawn.
I'm waiting for Thrawn.
They're waiting for everything.
I didn't even read the Thrawn books, and I'm excited for Thrawn.
There's so much to be excited for that. And I didn't even love Ahsoka that much. I just know there was a lot of really cool things in there.
It had a lot of Disney problems.
Exactly. But with new leadership, I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Filoni has his problems.
Sure.
But I think with the new leadership, the things I was excited for with Ahsoka season 1 are just going to be better in season 2.
Hopefully.
And hopefully the things I didn't like in season 1
are gone.
are gone.
I'll tell you one thing I do not like across all the Disney projects is that lightsabers don't pack a punch. They stab you and you're fine. That happened in Obi-Wan 2 or 3
do you
times.
want me to get technical with you?
No, because you're wrong.
No, because there's...
Go ahead.
Do you know what Beskar is?
The metal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You had to flex lightsabers.
Okay. So
that was their ticket to basically say,
okay,
everything has Beskar now.
But Obi-Wan, whenever the head Inquisitor got stabbed in the stomach,
no, that
lived.
was just lazy writing.
Right. Okay. And then the girl, I forget her, nobody's favorite character, the actual evil lady who tried to kill Luke.
3 times?
She got stabbed and then she walked to go kill Luke. I don't even think she took a ship to Tatooine. She just walked
from planet to planet.
Okay, and then 2 or 3 people got stabbed in Ahsoka and they were fine at the end. You know, so lightsabers don't pack a punch in the Disneyverse.
Oh, I see.
Darth Vader packs a punch. Anytime Darth Vader shows up in the Disneyverse, he's terrifying.
Sure.
Right? He's grabbing ships and holding them from taking off, and the only good 7 seconds out of Rogue One was Darth Vader at the end. That was so good that people think it's a good movie.
Dang, I just had an autistic moment. I remember the Death Troop.
I'm sorry, I'll cut this. I'm sorry. I just thought that was funny.
Remember the Death Troopers?
In Mando?
No, Ahsoka. So do you know what Death Troopers are? The original Death Troopers?
The black armor?
No, the original ones. They were zombies.
Oh, nice.
So the book Death Troopers, it was about the zombie virus of the Star Wars universe.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So when the Disney version came out, they're the black armor troopers, Death Troopers, right? Everyone's like, oh man, does that mean we don't get zombies? Well, in Ahsoka, they have the black armor troopers, but they're zombies. So it's literally Death Troopers.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And it was a nod. I was like, and that was, here's the thing. the people
take
were waiting.
nods.
People were waiting for like a Death Trooper story.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of like the nod for it.
Yeah. Like, we're not going to actually commit to it, but just so you're not
Well,
too
they
angry.
might. Who knows?
Yeah, but you also think they're going to retcon the sequel trilogy, which is not going to
Oh,
happen.
yeah, we still made a bet about that.
We did, and I expect my $100 in a timely manner.
I'm just afraid you're gonna like really stretch
No.
the meaning of
no,
words.
No. You know what retconning a trilogy means. There's no gray area. There's no fence. There's no border.
I'm waiting for the time travel when they're like, "What? We can change the outcome." $100.
Then you get $100. But it actually has to erase. Like they can't just change the outcome of Ray's shirt. You know what I mean? They step on a frog and now she's wearing red.
He got me.
Yeah. All right. They either retcon the sequels or they don't. All right, which they will not do because they've already referenced the bringing back Palpatine, even though we know where it's going and it goes almost nowhere. They've already referenced in Mando, like, oh, the
I think you mean Kathleen Kennedy.
The
did.
Necromancer project. Like they're not retconning it. They've already established that it's gonna happen. They've nodded. Your favorite word. They nodded at it. All right. So I would say I want my $100 now, but we said Ahsoka season 3.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had an extra season.
We did. Even though they might not even do Ahsoka 2, it might just lead to Thrawn or whatever season 1.
Oh,
you know.
Man, I'm ready for Thrawn's revenge. Let's go, Filoni.
It's not gonna be as good as the books though.
Nothing ever
No,
will.
no.
Not even like Thrawn in the show is as good as he is in
Right,
the book. But
yeah.
I don't care.
He felt like a nod.
This is just like what I was talking about with I forgot what it was talking. We were talking about this last episode, or not last episode, but a couple episodes ago, where it was like, you know what? It's not as great, like as it could be, but I'm so happy we got a Fallout season 2. It's not, it's not amazing. I'm just glad that they didn't F it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be better, sure, but it also could have been way worse.
Holding the bowling pins and deciding not to juggle is better than trying to juggle and dropping the bowling pins. Like, hey, I'm about to juggle, I just won't actually do it.
So in reality, I think I'm just a really easy to please fan, but.
We'll see, I don't agree with you. I think you're really hard to please. No, whatever. That's a whole nother can of worms. You only got 30 minutes left. All right. Mandalorian and Grogu, the Disney's new film that's going to theaters since, actually, I think Rise of Skywalker. I think that was the last one. They took a freaking 7-year hiatus off a movie.
It was 7 years ago.
Isn't that nuts? Yeah, Rise of Skywalker, not even Force Awakens.
Was Force Awakens 15 years ago?
No, it was 10 and a half. 10 and a half. All right, so early box office project. We're going to die someday, bro. It's really sinking in now. Once Rise of Skywalker turns in 10, I may as well just
build that comic book collection.
I may as well just like start chipping at my own tombstone. All right, early box office projections for Mando and Grogu suggest a disappointing theatrical return for the Star Wars franchise, with domestic opening weekend forecast currently hovering around 70 million. If these numbers hold, it would mark a lower debut than 2018's Solo: A Star Wars Story, which opened to 84 million.
Oh, that's not good.
And ultimately became the franchise's first financial bomb.
That's not good.
Okay. Why do you think? Give me your reasons. We got 2 minutes for the break. Give me your reasons why you think this movie is going to underperform.
Reason number one, the name is stupid.
Okay.
Name, I really think the name is just not catchy.
I am inclined to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would have been better just calling it Baby Yoda.
Or The Mandalorian.
Right.
Or something.
The motion picture.
Sure.
Because like if you look at the poster, they're going for the old school sci-fi serial look. Like, if it just called The Mandalorian, the motion picture.
This isn't freaking Fantastic Four. I'm sorry. It's just this is Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Mandalorian was built on a grim, dark kind of version of
Western.
Star Wars. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, this isn't Fantastic Four.
Yeah. So it's already Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah. People are already tired of The Mandalorian. They have been for quite some time. Season 3 was a pretty big disappointment. So there's that. There were probably some people who were like, I didn't even watch season 3.
Mm-hmm. Because 2 just ended so well.
Yeah, it's like,
it was a good ending.
I didn't. It's like, is this a movie or is it a TV show? What is it? It's kind of the same problem that 27 Years Later had. 28 years.
Yeah.
I was so freaking close.
Oh, yeah, dude. 1 year off.
1 year
well,
off.
if you think about it, 27 to 28 years is a big gap that you effed up. So I can't let you off the hook, buddy.
Unfortunately.
You really screwed up. Let's reset the camera before we get stuck. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so your first one is the title sucks.
That's what my personal beef is the title.
I agree. Okay, let me go back further than that. I hate Grogu's name. I always have. It was Baby Yoda or nothing. Right?
Yeah. That could have been so easy for them to just be like, you know what?
Yeah.
It is Baby Yoda now.
Or like, the name sucked. Grogu? That doesn't roll off the tongue. That sounds like something I found in my souffle.
Or just like, what would you name? Like, in asking grandma, what would you call this little thing? A Grogu.
Yoda.
Bobu.
Yaddle. Right? Yaddle's canon.
Yeah,
all right?
is canon. Yeah.
Yogu. No, that was suck too.
Yogurt.
People still remember yogurt. I would watch.
Mel Brooks beat us to it.
Wouldn't you watch a Mel Brooks production, Mandalorian?
Side
note.
Yogurt. Did you hear that? Apparently, production is wrapped for Spaceballs 2.
I did. So
and Mel Brooks is still alive.
I know
he made it.
Yeah, he's in his. I think he's actually 100. So yeah, I said I wasn't excited for it, but I think I lied to myself.
That movie, I'm excited for.
Yeah, I think I lied to myself. I think I'm excited for it. I think I'm gonna like it no matter what. Mm-hmm. I like Naked Gun reboot, so I think I'm gonna like.
It's really good.
I think I'll like this.
But yeah,
okay.
What about your gripes with? Okay, so the name. What about your other gripes with?
Okay, so yes, I thought Grogu was a dumb name. So yes, now fast forwarding, Mandalorian and Grogu, terrible. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Yeah, Mandalorian the motion picture would have been great. Mm-hmm. So there's that. Season 3, yes, killed a lot of the hype. They're acting like here's another problem that the show had even. Who's the villain played by Gus from Breaking Bad? What's his name? I forget the actual villain name. Admiral.
No, it's Grand Moff.
Not Tarkin. Grand Moff Gideon.
Gideon, thank you.
Grand Moff Gideon. He was the villain every season, and I'm sick of it. And I'm sorry, he didn't die at the end of season 3.
No,
and the
he did not. No,
no, he did not. The trailer's acting like he's not the main villain. He's going to be the main villain. I don't even know who the villain is based on the trailers.
Oh yeah, they showed. Oh, another Clone Wars character.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
The Hutt, right? You're talking about the Hutt.
No. He's actually like a fan favorite. He's from a comic book series, the Bounty Hunter comic book series that everyone actually really liked.
No, I thought he was the baby Hutt though that Ahsoka rescued in the movie. Okay.
No, big muscular Hutt. No, he's from that. All the shots you've seen are from comic book strips.
Okay.
It's funny. I'm educated now.
Yeah, please.
The Bounty Hunter series, but I don't even. Here's like, I love Clone Wars. I don't remember the guy with the hat. That's all his thing is. He's
Cad
like
Bane.
No, the other guy with the hat. There's a guy with a hat that he basically can use to deflect blaster bolts. Mm-hmm. It's really all he can do. He's good at killing people, I think. But he's also like half the episodes he was like an anti-hero, and half the episodes he was a villain.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell what he is in this film. Probably an anti-hero turning hero. Mm-hmm. And then here comes Gideon.
Yeah.
Times 100. There's a clone army now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing. Who cares at this point, right?
I don't. But Gideon's going to come back, and that's just going to cheapen it because it's like, what? Does Gideon just sleep at night and go, Din Djarin? And he rolls back over and goes, like, bro, get a hobby. Like, he clearly doesn't care about, like, the actual empire. He's only serving himself. Go find another thing to, waste your time with. But no, he keeps coming back every season of Mandalorian. So it's going to have a weak villain. I don't care what the trailers are trying to hide. But that leads into the next problem. All the trailers have been underwhelming AF.
It looks like this is like a holiday special or something. This is not a film. This is not a movie.
But it's a film.
It's a film, all right.
Yeah, it's a film.
Oh, it's going to be long.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I will give Mando and Grogu, again, it's like I'm choking on the microphone. Grogu. The only thing I will give this movie credit for is they slashed the budget. Now, they did this across the board for all the movies, not just this one.
Probably because of terrorists, right?
No, because we talked about this, and Disney knows it. Their movies were too expensive for no reason. Like, there was no reason Solo should have been $250 million. Mm-hmm. This movie's on track to lose less than that, but it's going to be less of a hit because the budget is literally cut in half. So I think the budget's about 125 to 150, or maybe even, and this is a stretch, 175 million. So an 80 million debut, which is low. I'm sorry, 70 million. That's because Solo was 80. This being a 70 million debut is not gonna hurt it as much. It's not gonna hurt Disney as much, but that's still a loss for Disney, and they're really expecting Star Wars to be a hit. They didn't buy Star Wars, the IP, for $4 billion off of one guy to turn out flops. So this flopping is just like, I don't know. Are they in the red at this point? Do you think, like, across all the movies, across all the shows, do you think they're in the red now for their investment on their $4 billion?
Disney? No. But
Just on the Star Wars IP.
Oh, the Star Wars? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
At least something concerning. Now, the little optimistic me, this could be, still could. That's the thing. It's so easy to jump on it.
Yeah.
And to blame,
to
to point out its flaws, and the failures of the past.
Yep.
You know what? It could be. Isn't this one of those stories? Again, very, very optimistic me right now. But one of those stories where it's like, man, like we thought this was going to be the worst one, like Puss in Boots 2.
I didn't watch that.
Well, it was really amazing.
Was it? Okay.
And worth it. And I'm like, maybe.
I want this on the record. He said he literally looked at. He came into this conversation and said,
I know.
I'm going to make my point. Puss in Boots 2 is what he said.
Actually, there's plenty of people on the internet that would agree with me there.
Okay, sure. Well,
but I'm just saying.
This is going into a short. I'm just saying. So we'll see if anyone agrees.
That's gonna be their first big hit.
Yeah. I would not be shocked, actually. It would be the thing that makes you look dumb.
No. I'm not dumb for saying this because Puss in Boots 2 did really well.
No, I said it'd make me look dumb.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because I'm the one talking trash about something I haven't seen.
But yes. And I don't know. What if it does? What if it actually does? Just like, I'm trying to be, like I'm good natured, it's like,
sure.
What if? I'd rather live in the world where it does well. I'd rather live in the world where these movies are good.
If it's good, then I want it to do well. Yes. I love Jon Favreau. I was watching Critical Drinkers podcast, and he was knocking on him for, he directed Lion King. Why should we care about anything he does? Like, because he's passionate about the stuff, and he's not trying to make a bad movie. He was in a bad spot. And it's like, the
anyone who's stuck with directing a live action Disney movie.
Yeah.
Like,
you just got to do what you got to do. You got to hype up your skirt and you got to pump out a film. I'm sorry. You just got to sit on Bob Iger's lap.
Yeah.
You just got to do what you got to do.
No one's excited to be on those films, but you got to do that.
Except Seth
to
Rogen.
Make their money. He was really happy.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. You ever seen those, like, I remember working at Target one time and like the dolls for the Pumbaa came out. I'm like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I hate how it's like realistic, but kind of cartoony, but realistic. It's uncanny. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I wouldn't purchase such an item, but do you think it's gonna be worse than Solo though? Like, I get nobody's excited for it, but I'm shocked it's gonna do worse than Solo.
Here's the thing, I didn't hate Solo.
I like Solo a lot, but
that is the only Star Wars movie I have not gone back to rewatch. After all these years,
you've seen Rogue One a billion times.
I've never rewatched Solo.
Yeah,
and I think it's just because it came and went. Mandalorian and Grogu, hate saying that name. Mandalorian and Grogu, it might be another one of those where it's just like, I forgot it even happened.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Right.
I really hope not.
I actually think I'm going to enjoy it more than I think I will.
Probably because our expectations are so low. But like,
yeah. I also think I think it's going to surprise people.
We should.
However,
review.
the amount of people that will be surprised is low because not a lot of people are going to go see it.
Heck, we might be able to go opening night and have the theater to ourselves.
I think I don't know about to ourselves, but I think we could go to an early screening if you're interested in that, like we do with The Flash.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, the Flash ended up being a flop, but
hey, do you know about Digital Circus at all?
No.
The show, the web show. Okay, I'm surprised actually. It's a huge following. It's a 3D animated show. It's been going on for about maybe 2 years. And it's like, you know how like there's so many of these like fan-funded projects and pilots for these like animated shows that really don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like there's a pilot and anyway, lots of money thrown at it. And it just never goes anywhere. Digital Circus, it actually is very successful, and they're actually like, it's a 1-season thing and they're having their finale. Well, it's so big. Again, like they can post any video and it'll get like 10 million views like within a few minutes.
That's cool.
It's crazy. And it's totally independent, right? Well, they're releasing their final episode in theaters. And they were only doing it kind of in certain states, but people wrote in and now they're doing it like almost all the theaters.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I hate the fan base, but I'm a big Digital Circus fan.
Like, you hate the Rick and Morty fan base.
Well,
but
it's
you're
like
a fan
that.
of-
Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I'm Pickle Rick and McDonald's.
Literally,
Pickle
literally
Rick.
that. I was like, you know what? I would love to go see it in theaters. That'd be really cool. I can't handle the fans, man. I don't know. I love people, but
Yeah, but you don't think it's going to be as bad as Chicken Jockey, right, at the Minecraft movie? Is it that bad?
let me show you a picture.
Oh,
of just
no.
the average.
Oh, God, no. The average Digital Circus fan.
Uh-huh.
How many episodes is it? Maybe you'll stomach it if I go with you. I can catch up. How long is it?
It's again only what is there 8 episodes?
Oh, really?
It's really good.
That's insane.
Like I think you would really like it.
Okay. It's just not free on the internet?
No, it is. It's on YouTube.
Okay. All right.
Completely
Digital
free.
Circus. 8
Completely free.
episodes. I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll go with you. You went to Minecraft with me. I'll take up my shield and I'll take up my cross daily and follow you.
Digital Circus
Bible reference in the
fan.
Third World Podcast. Are we edgy or are we not? While he's looking up, I'm trying to do these crappy jokes.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Grim and Garden.
I was pretty dumb for typing that in Google.
Is it like when I tried to type in triple
Yes.
X and then I tried triple X film?
Yeah, just again, not all of them. I'm obviously being facetious. I'm exaggerating, but they're
I want to know what you typed, like word for word specifically. What did you type?
Digital Circus cosplay.
Oh yeah, no. Even if you're not thinking dirty, the internet's like it'll fill in the gap for you.
But yeah, no. You know what? I need to go with someone because I don't know if I can do it myself. But
Hold on. Actually, let me do this. Digital Circus. Tell me if I should not hit search. Well, I spelled it wrong. Digital Circus.
Ooh, so lucky.
I still can't spell circus. There we go.
Dang.
Circus. Okay. Digital Circus. Toxic fans.
Oh, sure.
That should not pull up anything dirty. Right? Images. Okay, it pulls up a Reddit thread.
Oh.
Hey, all. We've seen some of the recent posts surrounding Digital Circus and its community and wanted to take a moment to address it. Right now, there's a lot of noise online. We know it can be exhausting. Really make something you enjoy feel darker than it really is. However, when we think of our fans, we think of the artists pouring their hearts in every piece of fan art, the cosplayers bringing these characters to life, something genuine and special. The majority of fandom is made of people just like you. I've also seen the enormous amount of support. Blah, blah, blah. Take a moment. Be kind to yourselves and each other.
I'm really a big fan of the showrunners. They're great.
That's cool. Oh no, the content farm channels. I'm trying to find a toxic. I see like Reddit threads, but I don't see any like weird, creepy nerds. But I'm definitely not typing that in there. So, all right, I tried my best, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Digital Circus. Continue.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, really excited for it. I'm scared of. Maybe it's not gonna be as bad as I think. Maybe I'm thinking the worst. But
It's not going to. Well, I don't know if they.
it's
were,
almost like Stranger Things fan base.
Yeah.
Like that. So like
That wasn't even as bad as Minecraft though. Chicken Jockey was pretty dang bad.
no, but it lasted longer.
Mm-hmm.
So by volume, I think Stranger Things was
I
worse.
don't know if I agree with that.
Dude, that was
But
years.
I respect the example.
Minecraft Jockey. That was like
I don't know.
2 months?
Right.
But the Stranger Things, dude.
I don't know, bro. Stranger Things.
How many
nobody talks
friends
about
come up
that.
to you and talk about like how amazing, and then they dress up as characters and they quote the thing a billion bajillion times, and I've never seen it, so I can't knock the show,
Well,
right?
I-
But
yeah.
man, that
I don't mean to pivot too hard because I feel like we opened a can of worms here, but there's not a lot of shows or movies that stuck around well after the fact where people are still talking about it. But,
oh no,
yeah.
my bad. I meant we had 5 seasons of Stranger Things.
Yes.
So that means that entire time. By the way, it took years to develop certain seasons. So what was it, 10 plus years?
But nobody was talking about them in between seasons, like after the first year, you know?
You
Like,
think it was only when it was relevant?
Yeah. Personally,
I
like now,
disagree.
I'll give you season 4. People talked about that for a while, but then another year passed, and another year passed, and another year passed before we got that 5th season.
I just, wow. After seeing that Papa Me video too, I was just like, God, this is heinous. I can't believe it got this bad. It's almost like Taylor Swift levels. It's just crazy how obsessed people got over it. But
I'm sure, but again, it was like a 2-month thing, max.
I'm telling you.
Hey, you know what? Correct me, internet. I want this to go viral.
Maybe you didn't have the displeasure of knowing any super fans.
Yeah,
of
but
that
you
show.
work in a place where you have to see these people. You know, you have to interact with the community. When I'm at my job, I just see people arguing, but they're not arguing over TV. They're arguing over other things. You know what I mean? So like, you're more in the public. Like I've never had to dress up in my cop outfit and go break up a Comic-Con, you know? But you have to watch these kids.
Yeah, man.
Like, okay, Phoenix Wright. I don't mean to go so far off topic. Phoenix Wright is making its rounds again. I see people at
Ace
church.
Attorney?
Yes, people at church.
Wait, what?
Kids at church.
What are you talking about?
Are running around. No, listen. I work with the youth at church.
I'm telling you, Phoenix Wright. It's in their water.
It sounds dumb. No, I get why you're laughing, but let me finish my story. All right. I work with youth at church. I work with the students. I know my stalker's lighting up right now with like, he works with kids. All right. There were so many kids this past week running around going, objection, objection. Like, and I was like, do you even know where that's from? No, objection. And I was like, what the He's making his rounds again. So I don't know. Like,
I didn't think he ever had a fan base here
me neither.
in America.
Nope, he does. And kids don't know what they're quoting, but they're quoting them.
Good for him.
Yeah.
You know what?
He earned
That's actually funny because Phoenix Wright was created to be an homage to Japan's view of the American justice system.
Sure.
So for them to be quoting him, it's just funny.
It's just look, it's like mom jeans or 90s fashion. It comes back around, man.
Yeah.
Fashion just loops back around.
Well, you know what? That put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Good for Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, you were laughing, but like it was a real, true, heartfelt story.
I still I can't picture it.
I don't remember where we were going with that. Toxic fandom. Toxic fandoms come and go. You're right. Minecraft, it died at, but when Minecraft 2 comes out, we'll be back. It'll make its way again. Chicken Jockey, 6-7. When that finally dies, I'm excited, but it's still a thing kids do. But that's not gonna loop back around. Right?
Did I tell you about that video I saw of like this cop pulling over a guy? And he has this like Facebook channel. The cop does.
Yeah.
And he like records his pullovers, and he's like, "Hey, you were going a 67 and a 50, and you just know where it's gonna go." And then the guy's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't know." And he's like, "Well, I know the kids love 6-7." And he does the hand thing.
Yeah.
And the cop's like, the guy in the car is like, yeah, just give me the ticket. I know, like it's really popular with the kids right now.
Yeah.
But 6-7, haha. And he's like, please just give me the ticket.
Yeah. Just take me to jail, officer. But can you call another officer?
Does that gun work?
Is that thing loaded? Yeah.
Do you think Minecraft 2 is going to be as big on the internet as the first one? Or is it going to be lame? Basically, because adults think it's cool now, that it's going to be lame prematurely?
I think it'll be fine. I think it's going to do well with kids. If Super Mario Galaxy can be worse than the first movie and still make a ton of money, almost $1 billion opening weekend, I think Minecraft's safe.
I still need to see that.
Yeah, me too. I almost saw it, but then we ended up seeing the drama instead, which that was a good movie.
I want to see... we talked about it last time. I still need to see the Ryan Gosling film.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Before it goes out of theaters.
Yeah, you need to because, I won't say need. Like, I liked watching it, but, I wasn't like, I got to see it again. I'm glad I saw it in theaters.
Yeah. Well, I love a good original sci-fi, so.
Yeah, is it original, though?
Uh-oh.
No, just like, I'm not saying it's bad. It's a good movie. I'm just saying, like, but like.
Oh, I know what you said.
Would I say original? Like, I don't know, dude.
Audience, just so you know, you don't have to dox me.
Yeah.
If you're doxing Caleb, that's fine. But
I will say, like, it's been a while since I've seen a movie that like kind of made me like invested.
Oh, okay.
In theaters, because like lately I just been kind of going through the motions with going to see movies. Like I didn't see Minecraft because I thought it was gonna enrich my soul and leave me thinking at the end. I saw it because I wanted to talk about it for the podcast.
I still like shudder a little bit that I had to go, and he made me pay for 3D.
Oh my God. Okay, how about this? Next time we'll wait until $5 Tuesday by my house. It's a little bit of a drive, but the ticket's only $5 if it's that big of a deal. If Chicken Jockey hurts you so bad.
Oh, that's all I could think about.
Are you still on your scary movie thing?
Oh, not the season. It's not the season for it.
It doesn't matter.
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm on my scary game fix right now.
Nice. Yeah,
I'm playing actual retro horror kind of. So I'm playing like PS1, PS2 horror stuff right now.
That was cool. Yeah, so
A lot of hidden gems.
I recently bought off of Steam Resident Evil 3, the original.
Yeah, you told me about that.
So I'm going to play that with
I have that
Game
on
Night.
the actual PS1.
That's
by the
cool,
way.
yeah. And I'm told it's really good.
Oh, yeah.
It's way better than the remake, which
Good
I'm
luck.
excited.
It's hard to get used to, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I played the first one. Like, it's fine. It's all the same. Not the same as in they didn't try. I just mean the gameplay mechanics are the same.
I just mean it's like a little archaic. That's all.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then, but before, I think we're gonna watch the movies first. So I have game night with me, Maddie.
I watched
Paul
the
and
first two
Darcy.
movies.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, yeah. So terrible Resident Evil films. But
yeah.
and here's the thing: I'm gonna start every film before we turn it on. I'm gonna say, "All right, guys. Now the director swears up and down that he's played the games before."
To be fair,
yeah,
Nemesis looks perfect.
yeah. Sure.
But what
Does he sound like Nemesis?
does he? I don't remember. But he does have the only scene. You know how like each film has
I've only
that
seen the
one
first
clip.
one.
Yeah, but each film has that one clip on YouTube that has like 10 million views.
Yeah, sure.
But it's the only clip in the movie. The one clip where he shoots up the Star's office. That was a pretty cool scene. The only thing you're probably going to enjoy in that film, but sometimes like there was like 90% of that film was just like, what is this? And then like there's like that 5%. Oh, I recognize Wrath from the game.
Yeah.
They're doing the thing.
Well,
Probably because they ran out of time to write the story.
well, the first one has zombie dogs, which is like probably the only thing that they carried over from the games, with the exception of the train. Is the train in the OG Resident Evil 2, where you fight the doc at the end? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But you said you haven't watched the films yet, though.
I've only seen the first one.
Okay, first one.
And-
Did you like it?
Okay, here's the thing. The short answer to your question is yes. I enjoy them for what they are.
Yeah.
Garbage. Okay, I love garbage. Okay,
It's
But-
entertaining garbage. Yeah.
but the asterisk.
Mhm.
I have seen it at least like 5 times. I still don't know what it's about. I can't remember. I can't remember what the plot is. Like every time. I remember.
They dropped the virus because of it.
Hey, don't spoil it now because we're about to watch it again this upcoming Friday.
Oh, right,
all right. But I remember the cyborg girl. You're all going to die down here. I remember the guy trying to dodge to avoid the laser.
laser.
And then it turns into a puzzle.
Like a Swiss cheese
Yeah,
thing.
I remember that. I remember dogs.
Yeah. I remember the intro really well. Do you remember the intro?
Where
like,
the zombies first kind of come in?
when the
Or you're talking about the very opening scene?
when
remember.
the virus gets. That's a really
I don't remember.
that's a really good scene. It's
I'm
kind of
telling
like
you.
budget Jurassic Park a little bit.
I've seen the movie 5 times in 10 years, which, if you think about it, is actually quite a few times.
I think it's the one where the woman gets her head stuck in the elevator somehow.
That's the first one?
I think it is.
I don't remember that scene.
Yeah, she gets like, oh my god. And
I
it's like,
remember when the zombies first show up, and you see the one zombie where it turns its head and it's got a messed up face and it's dragging the axe.
Yes.
I remember that. That's it. I remember the main girl has amnesia.
I don't think.
I don't know
any of
why.
The main I don't think they do. Again, I've seen these films relatively recently. I don't think they do Jill or Chris or any of the Leon. Like, I don't think they do. They do their own characters for some reason.
I know. No, they're in the movies, but
Are they? I don't remember Chris Redfield or Leon Kennedy.
I looked it up on Wikipedia, not like plot summaries.
Yeah.
I was just kind of curious. I was like, do the movies have the in-game characters? And it said yes, but in very different roles. You know,
Resident Evil movie.
I'm waiting on Timu Leon, Tion Chris to show up. It kind of like how Silent Hill, the new movie that just came out, and then the leaked set photos really was like, what the heck am I looking at? You know?
Is this it?
Go ahead.
Is this it? I can't tell if this is it.
And then they did another one, Welcome to Raccoon City, that had the characters in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the mainstream one.
That one's actually less memorable than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first movie did not have any of the main characters.
But like 4 and 5, I'm told, do have Leon and
okay.
Chris.
That
You
makes
didn't
sense.
watch them all, or you did? You
I
said you
only
watched
watched the first two.
Yeah, they come in later.
Wesker does show up,
I am aware of that.
and he looks like.
He looks like the Matrix.
Well, no, yes, but it's almost like what's his name from Superman versus Batman, who played Lex Luthor.
From Social Network.
Yes, Jesse
Eisenberg.
The same guy who casted him is the guy who casted. I'm just throwing it out there. It's a theory. Casted Wesker. It's like the same. Who are
Jolly Ranchers. Yeah.
I'm Wesker. I'm a got the sunglasses.
Yeah, they do that scene where he tosses his
Yeah, yeah.
sunglasses. I saw that out of context clip because they were comparing it to 5.
What's funny is I don't know what came out first.
The chicken or the egg?
I don't know. I'm sure the game did, but
I'm
I don't
sure.
know if the game did that
Because of the movie.
because of the movie or the
Yeah.
movie did it because of the game. But also, like, what a weird thing to fixate on because it was 3D, so it was 3D glasses.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. But, I'm excited.
I love watching them.
Yeah. So I'm told that by the time 4 and 5 come out, I think there's 6 of them. I'm not going to say the other number.
There was a canceled one because at the end, at the last movie, I'm pretty sure like it's like an Avengers moment where they all come together and they're like, we gotta fight the bigger threat. Wesker, join forces with us.
I think Resident Evil 7 came out in 2017 because I remember the trailer played the action to Paradise City from Guns N' Roses. I was like, wow, this looks good, but it's not going to be good because it's Resident Evil 7, the motion picture. And it doesn't take place in Louisiana. I don't see Whataburger in the trash like I did in the game.
So
you
good.
know, yeah. So, I don't know. I had my expectations set to fun.
We didn't know how good we had it back then.
No, we didn't because Welcome to Raccoon City came out, and then the TV series came out.
And they try to be intentionally, they try to be serious. I'm like, no. Actually, did the posters? I mean, I know they're very early in production of the new Resident Evil movie, but is there anything about that yet? Probably not.
The director sat down and said, one, you have to play the games. There's no way you can make the movie without having played the games first, so he's trying to reassure fans that way. He said he's going to stay away from the characters from the games because if he does that, he knows right out the gate people are going to hate it.
Okay.
And then he said, number 3, if I get this wrong, people are going to lynch me. So I have a lot of incentive to make sure this movie's good.
That's fair.
I did see that early test screening said we're positive.
Oh, is it?
So, yeah, I think it's coming out this year.
Really?
Yeah, fact check me on that for real.
It does say 2026.
Yeah, so I believe it is coming out this year. It's done, and the early test screenings were positive.
I love Anthony Starr. He's like, why do people keep asking me if I'd be this Wesker character?
He clearly
because
didn't
we're
play
both
the game.
blonde.
Yeah.
It's just like, no.
He clearly didn't play the game.
Your response to that message tells me you're Wesker.
Yeah, for real. Why aren't you in Mortal Kombat? You just hear the violin from Homelander.
You look like someone who has a 17-year-old basketball player's picture in your locker.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I was about to say, he probably could get away with that crime in real life because he's Homelander. Like, everyone would be like, oh, classic Homelander. Sleeping with girls, half his age.
Getting DUIs.
Yeah.
Oh, if he was Tiger Woods, reverse roles.
People would be like, classic Homelander. Yeah, I'm shocked he doesn't know anything about that. Yeah, he would be such a good Wesker. And, like, he doesn't even have to try to mimic the voice, Chris. He could just play it like Homelander.
And people would be so happy.
Yeah.
It's a star. Yeah, made in heaven, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, it would be phenomenal. But it won't happen, it sounds like, unless they're hiding it. But
Zach Cherry's in it?
I don't know
the guy
who's Zach
who,
Cherry.
He's this guy. You remember him?
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
He's in Fallout, too.
He was in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
My favorite character.
I love how genuine you are with that.
What?
Well, it's just like you're probably the one fan.
I know.
I'm not saying it's a bad film.
No,
I'm
I
saying
know.
you're the only one who watched
You're
it.
right. You're correct. That was during COVID.
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
It could have, because shortly after that, Spider-Man came out. Even during COVID, it made money, right? So Shang-Chi could have, under the right conditions, but after that was Eternals. So failure. All right. Well, all right. I think that's all the can of worms we can open tonight. We're at an hour. So, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. I enjoyed it. It's hot in here, but, we can fix it in post. We'll see you guys. Yeah, my sweat, I'm all shiny. Yeah. I'll look good at the end of the editing process.
Editor, make it to where I didn't sweat my
Editor
bees off. I was going to say, can I say balls? Yeah.
Say it, man.
I didn't sweat my balls off.
Lamp Prow, send us out of here.
Yeah.
You did or didn't?
Well, I am, but editor, make it to where I don't sweat my balls off.
I'll take the beads of sweat off your balls. That way, CGI.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all next time, guys.